Today I'm talking about superfoods, and what we get requests on a regular basis is, hey Chris, I eat healthy, but what else can we do? But the first thing I want to back up is, number one, when you think about nutrient deficiencies, number one is, what are you not eating? So that's a big one right there. So what am I not eating? That's number one. Number two is, what am I not absorbing? So remember, it's not always what we eat, it's what the body can absorb. So to improve digestion and absorption, the first thing I start my morning off, and this is my morning ritual, I start out with a little bit of water, usually about 8 ounces or so, and a lemon. So usually I use a half a lemon, and the lemon is very, very good for digestion, and it's very alkalizing. So it's the way I start my day. Now if I can heat up the water, if I have time to do that, I'll heat the water up, and it actually increases a little bit of that digestion. So again, I start my morning off with water with lemon. If I want to put some apple cider vinegar in there, a little maple syrup. So that's my morning, that's how I begin. Then from there, it's really simple. I start out with wheatgrass, and I usually take anywhere between 3 and 5 ice cubes. So we get this directly from Canada, shipped right to your house, frozen wheatgrass. Wheatgrass is super high in minerals. So that's the benefit of minerals, your hair, your nails, great for digestion, energy. It's high in chlorophyll. So this is a nutrient that most people are missing, is chlorophyll, and wheatgrass is the highest source of minerals. So again, that's how I start my morning right there with frozen wheatgrass. From there, I move into an omega-3 fat. Most people are missing omega-3 fats. Great for brain health, good for heart health. This is your anti-inflammatory. People are asking me all the time, hey, what are you doing for being anti-inflammatory? I have this inflammation. Turmeric's all great and all that, but this is really high in anti-inflammatory properties, and it's great for your brain. And last but not least, it's great for your hormones. And it's simple. Take 1 to 2 tablespoons first thing in the morning. Basically, you're done. And then from there, the last thing, my morning ritual, is what am I eating? So if I have time to eat in the morning, this is generally what I'm going to do. If I'm going to work out, that might be different. But if I'm going to be at my house or I'm traveling, this is called oatmeal on the run. 100% rolled oats. And I just add some plant-based milk. You could use cashew milk or almond milk, whatever milk you like, but usually a plant-based milk. And then I let it sit overnight. I throw some raisins in there. Sometimes I'll throw some frozen fruit in there. And I just let it sit overnight. And then I'm a real fan of these super nuts. So I got macadamia nuts here, I got Brazil nuts and almonds, so I mix that in. The last thing I throw in there is some form of cacao. Cacao is super high in magnesium. So again, super high in magnesium, it's real chocolate, so I just take a tablespoon of that and I put it in my oatmeal and I have it let it sit overnight. So it takes me about a minute to prepare, real simple to do. And if I have more time, then I might cook the oatmeal, or I might use teff or amaranth. Those are other ancient grains, super high in B vitamins. So quick review. I get up in the morning, water with lemon. If I can heat it up, great. If I can add a little turmeric to it or apple cider vinegar, shot of maple syrup, that's my morning beginning. Then from there I go to my wheatgrass, again high in minerals. Then I go right into my cod liver oil. And then I eat. And that's as simple as I want you to make it. So after I've had breakfast, I want to continue the superfood journey. Now one of the things I want to just mention real quickly, in this target, people ask me all the time, why do you call these superfoods? Anything in the center of the target could be considered a superfood. What is a superfood? It's a nutrient-dense food. But these are some of my favorites right here. So again, when you think about it, if you're eating close to the center of the target, these are all basically superfoods, but these are some of the most powerful. And one of the most powerful in the world is this thing called Spirulina. This is an algae, it's freshwater algae, comes in a tablet form, really easy to take. So why would I take this? Number one, it boosts my immune system. Number two, it's very detoxifying. It's very energizing, and it's simple. You take 10 tablets a day, you wash it down with water, you can spread that out with natural digestive enzyme, and as you get comfortable with it, take it up a notch. So that's something I'm doing during the day. Follow that, sometime in the afternoon, I do this probably 3 or 4 times a week, I get some form of omega-3 fats coming from plants. So I can either do chia seeds. Chia seeds you don't have to grind up. They're high in magnesium, they're high in omega-3s, they're also high in fiber, and they're just like grits. After you add liquid to them, they get soft and they're easy to absorb. So I'll just add some juice to that, or you could put some almond milk, anything real simple to add a little bit of liquid. And then from there, I'll either do chia seeds or I'll do flax seeds. So they're basically brother and sister of the omega-3 family. Flax seeds are high in fiber, they're high in ALA, they're super high in lignans, they're really anti-cancer, they're really healthy for you. The flax seeds come in a seed form, but you gotta grind them up. So get yourself a cheap coffee grinder, you grind enough up for a couple weeks, and then you can just add a little juice to it. So that's how I take either my chia seeds or my flax seeds 2 to 3 times a week. Another way to get omega-3s, the fiber, and they're also high in magnesium. Then from there, I might make a smoothie. And if I'm making a smoothie, I don't use protein powder, I use hemp seeds. Hemp seeds are high in protein, they're also high in omega-6 fats, very healthy for you. So again, we talk a lot about the source, where's it coming from? Hemp seeds are the source, and again, high in fiber, high in omega-6 fats. One of the wonderful things more and more people are hearing about is coconut. Coconut is 92% saturated fat, so don't be afraid of it. But coconut's fantastic for gut health, it's fantastic for brain health, and it tastes amazing, good for your gums. So again, I try to get at least 1 to 2 tablespoons a day of coconut oil, or I'm gonna use the shredded coconut. So however I'm getting it in, I'm getting some form of coconut in my diet. And then later in the afternoon, I want a snack. I am hungry. I'm a big fan of apples. Apples are very cleansing, they're great for your gut health. And generally when I'm doing an apple, I'll also do some form of nuts, Brazil nuts or macadamia nuts, something with that kind of keeps my blood sugar level in a good space. But I also like these things called dried fruit. Mangoes and figs are my 2 favorites. They're easy to travel with, so when I'm traveling, I can take some in a baggie with some trail mix. They're both high in magnesium and they taste fantastic. So again, these are my afternoon snacks. So if you looked at your superfood day, begin slowly, pick 1 or 2 things you want to work with, and then build a habit around that. And that's the magic over time. You build a habit. These things are magical for the human body, and you'll be amazed in how you feel and the performance you'll have during your day. So I wish everybody health and happiness. We'll see you soon.